What's going on, Raiders? Doolum here, and today we're going to be talking about offers. That's right, we're going to be talking about spending some hard-earned moolah in the game and where you should be doing it as of right now for some upcoming events that we are not 100% sure on, but there was that leak that we have talked about a couple weeks ago regarding the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and where it will be coming. So if you're ready, let's get into it. But first, make sure you're clicking that download link or scanning the QR code to get Karato Fox Hunter. The second you start the game, an amazing legendary nuker. At level 10, you're going to be getting Tagore, an amazing epic support character. At level 20, you're going to be getting Fane, who's got some incredible turn meter steal, as well as some pretty crazy damage. And then at level 30, you're going to be getting Vergus, who's a defense-based champion, to help keep your other characters alive. And then this is super important. Day number 1 within the first 24 hours of making your Raid Shadow Legends account. Type in promo code Monkey King to get Sun Wukong, one of the best free legendaries they have ever given. And if you're on iOS, make sure you're clicking a different link in the description to type in any promo code. All right, first up, we are going to be talking about the Altar of Souls. So it is heavily rumored that there is going to be some sort of Hero's Path, some sort of Deck of Fate, one or the other, actually, or both, regarding Altar of Souls, Soul Stones, opening them up, or shards as well. So there's going to be a very interesting mechanic where it comes to the Altar of Souls, where you need to open these souls to be able to get points, and that's usually for the Deck of Fate. So what normally happens is you need to open up a bunch of souls to be able to get a lot of points for that, and that is rumored to be the Raphael release. Now, Plarium did come out with an announcement regarding that leak a couple days ago, and they talked about how they are not confirming or denying any of the information. All they said was that the dates were wrong. So that pretty much confirms it for me, and I mean, this is pretty appropriate here. It kind of confirms it for me that they are sticking with the same plan of what the events are. It's just the dates are not correct. Now, where that leak came from was actually going to be the App Store when the update came out, and it was going to be showing the dates for everything on like the little patch notes in the App Store. So it was a very reputable source. It's literally the App Store before they took it down. Now, this is going to be one of the offers that we could talk about for the Soul Stone. So here, this is not the best. It's not terrible. It's not the best, though. You are getting some silver with this, which is why you get a little bit less of the Soul Stones than I would like to see. Generally, I like to see the middle soul stones, the immortal soul stones, at roughly like $3 a pop at most. So here it's $5 a pop plus 750k gold, right? And that is kind of where we're at on that one. And then we have the eternal soul stones. I like seeing those around like 1750-ish, but it's for $25 for one, and then you get 600k gold. And then these, I usually want to see these around like 40 cents-ish for the mortal soul stones. Nothing too crazy here, but there is 37 of them, so it's not terrible. This is not the best offer, but there is a little bonus here where you get any three purchases, so $75, you get 1,000 immortal soul coins, which then essentially translates into a whole extra pull, because you can go to the Mystic Market here and you can get another immortal soul stone. So it's essentially like a little extra one for getting 3 of those offers, right? So the offer I wanted to talk about when it came to soul stones was something that I looked at, and I saw that it looked pretty good. So we have $10 for 15 mortal soul stones. Then we don't know the price of this one. My guess is this is going to be like $25-ish. And then we have offer 3, which we also don't know about. This is 6 immortal soul stones and 1 million silver. My guess is this is going to be 30 to 35-ish. And then the 4th one is an eternal soul stone for 15 smackaroos. So not too bad for the last one, and that's how they kind of entice you. So I am going to buy these because I'm curious what the other ones are. So we're getting 15 mortal soul stones for $10. Let's click the buy button here. Awesome. And then this is 20. I thought this was going to be 25, so this was $5 less than I thought. Okay, so that's not too bad there. This is 25. I thought this was going to be 30. So fascinating there. That was even less than I expected. And then we got 15 here. So not too shabby, honestly. Surprisingly, pretty decent, actually. I think that's actually a really good deal, honestly, because I was able to get, where are we at? Where was I able to get? A bunch of silver, 350, 150, it's 500, 1.5 million, 1.62 million silver. Not too shabby, so let's collect all that. And then the Mortal Soul Stones, we were able to get 23 of them, 10 Immortal and 1 Eternal. So the 10 Immortal right off a rip is roughly around like $4 each, so that's $40 worth there. This is about $17.50, so it's $57, and then these are about 40 cents a pop. Let's say it's 25 of them just to make the math easier. That is, oh boy, that's not making math easier for me. Oh boy, that's $10? Is it? No. Hold on, 25 times 0.40. No, it's 25 times 0.4. 25 times 0.4 is $10. Hey, look at that. I was right. So that's $10 here, and then roughly $40 here. So it's $50 in value, and then $67.50 plus this one. So pretty worth it, honestly. That wasn't bad at all. I'm actually kind of happy with that deal. So now I have an Eternal Soul Stone as well as an Immortal Soul Stone. And the reason why I need this many is because roughly for any sort of deck of fates, you want to have 450 Mortal Soul Stones, because that will max the event for you for just mortals, or you want to have 45 Immortal Soul Stones, or you want to have 10 Eternal Soul Stones. So I am absolutely focusing on this because I want to make sure I can max out that deck of fate, because I don't want to rely on RNG. If there is a deck of fate regarding Soul Stones, I don't want to have to rely on picking the right cards and getting lucky with Raphael and then kind of panic buying really bad offers, because they're going to put like anchor pricing, like that offer we talked about in the beginning where the Eternal Soul Stone was 25 bucks. That is, I just got one for $10 less because I did the whole pack string, right? And I got Immortal Soul Stone for cheaper as well. So generally speaking, when it comes to those, the pack strings are always going to be better than these premium deals, the Soulstone deals. These are always going to be worse anchor pricing than the packs are, than those string deals are. Those string deals are always going to be better. So that's my plan right now for that potential deck of fate that is coming. So I have this running right now. I'm very, very excited to see what I can end up pulling from this as well. I'm also going to get a bunch of mercies as well. So technically I'm going to have probably 30 Immortal Soul Stones, right? So I could get an extra Eternal Soul Stone as well, because I'm going to be opening 30 of these. Every 10 I get 300 of these coins here, the Eternal Soul Stone coins, and then I have 414. I can go to the Mystic Market, exchange these over, and get another Eternal Soul Stone. So that will definitely help out a lot. So I'm very excited to see what I'm able to pull. I will drain, and I mean drain, my resources. I also have another 28 Mortal Soul Stones here that I can transfer over, and then I have 3 more Immortal Soul Stones that I can end up draining over if I want to, if I need to, right? That's just kind of a break glass in case of emergency. And then the next one is going to be regarding shards. So it is also rumored that we're going to be having a hero's path regarding shards. So it's usually regarding shards, and then it's some gear hunters event, or like the dungeon divers. I know they changed the name. I'm not sure why. But usually it's going to be opening shards, and then it's going to be, here, I'm going to slide over here on this side. Why is my green screen messed up again? I'm just such a non-professional. There we go. And then what we're going to end up doing is we will be able to do the gear hunters to kind of do the other parts. So I'm going to use Balar of the Lost as an example when we had his hero's path. So his hero's path did have the champion, just unlocking the champion on one side, and then the 5 red on the other side. And that did take like 42 sacreds to pull off. So I have 30 right now. I do have some other shards, not very much though, but I do have some. But I do have 30 sacred shards right now. And this is going to be rumored for Leonardo's release, and that's going to be the one you really, really want to get, because he is by far the best on the team. He's absolutely insane, and I would recommend going for his 5 red, but 40 sacreds is a hard sell Trust me, I know. So when it comes to sacred shards and just offers in general regarding shards, let's see what we got here. Special offer pack. This one's not terrible. Sacred shards are usually rated around like $18 to $20 a pop for anchor pricing. So this isn't terrible because you're getting 7 ancients and 3 voids for $10 more. Not the best though, so I would not go for this. Outside of that, I don't think there's any other deals going on. Primal shards, this is extremely expensive. Primal shards are usually about $4 a piece as well. So 3 of these and 1100 energy is kind of nice, but nothing too great there. And then primal shards, this is $5 a pop for a primal shard. Nothing too crazy there. I don't think there's really anything else here. It doesn't look like it. There is an offer that I have only seen one time ever, and I snacked it up real quick. I snatched it up real quick. It was four sacred shards, or 5 sacred shards for $40. And that was really, really nice. And that was probably one of the best offers I've ever seen because the anchor pricing, like I said, is usually around $30 or around $20 per. So I would recommend getting that offer if you do see it, because that is a great offer. We do have the monthly pack here. This one's not bad as well because you're getting the same thing as this pack here. Where was it? No. This one. You're getting the same thing as this pack, but you're also just getting the extra energy, and you're getting the gems. So buying this once a month is not a bad idea as well. You get 2 less sacred shard or 2 less ancient shards, but this one's not bad as well. The rest of these are kind of meh for shards. The sacred shard daily, this one is also meh. Honestly, you get some energy and it comes in a calendar, but that one's not great. The daily gem is a good offer if you just want to spend like $10 a month. This is a monthly deal. 2,100 gems a month is actually really solid, so this would be one of the first places I say people should spend money. And then we have the Sacred Founder. This is an absolutely terrible offer. Do not do that one. The Beginner Progress, this one's not bad. We do get a Sacred Shard. We do get a decent amount of gems, but again, this is not worth it at all compared to the monthly pack is much better. The Veteran Progress, same thing. This is $100. Now, this does come with a lot of energy. This is 20 full energy, so it's technically 2,600 energy. So it's not bad, but again, the gems do kind of make it better because it's 3,000 gems, a sacred, 10 ancients, 3 voids, and 20 energy. So this one's not terrible, but still not the best. And then the expert one is kind of a weird offer. 3 voids, 8 ancients, 1,500 gems, a rank 5 chicken, XP barrel, full energy, another XP barrels, 2 sacreds, 2 legendary skill tomes, gems, the feast. This one is good, but again, you have to get to level 100 for this one. So this one does take a long time to get there. So that is definitely not worth it in my books, but that's going to be it. If you have any other questions regarding any other offers, make sure you head over to hellhades.com. There's a pack calculator on there. There's also going to be some resources on mtgjedi.com where you can look up some of the soul string offers and some of the pack offers, so you can see what the whole pack off, like the whole string looks like. I was not able to find the one that I just bought for the soul stones because it just wasn't there, so I ended up doing it in front of you so you could see it, so you could decide if it was a good buy for you guys or not. So let me know down in the comment section what you think, and make sure you're clicking that download link to get started off the right way. 3 legendaries, 3 epics, one of them being Michelangelo. Best way to start in Raid Shadow Legends ever. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Till next time, this has been Duelam. Later, Raiders.